5 years ago, I was only daydreaming about it.
Former accountant Kevin Carey is now living that dream. He and a couple buddies opened Beguile Brewery on Chicago's North Side, making tiny batches of top-notch craft beer for local bars and restaurants, sometimes delivering that beer by bicycle.
We took off running from the moment that we decided we were going to open a brewery, and haven't really looked back since.
Beguile is riding a craft beer wave that has seen the opening of dozens of small breweries in the Chicago area, with colorful names like Broad Shoulders, Ale Syndicate, Five Rabbit, Pipeworks, and Spiteful.
It's just growing faster than we ever could have imagined.
Pete Crowley heads the Illinois Craft Brewers Guild and is one of the owners of Haymarket Brewery in Chicago's West Loop. Crowley has been brewing for 20 years.
And when I first started brewing, it was a novelty. There was very few craft breweries. Everyone that's getting into it, they're not looking at dollar signs. They're passionate and they're excited and they truly love beer.
But dollars are one reason Wirtz Beverage of Illinois is getting into the game. Until a couple years ago, the liquor distributor only carried spirits and wine. But with craft beer sales growing at more than 20% a year, look at the wall of beer stacked inside the company's massive warehouse in Cicero.
You're always looking for new opportunities, and it's hard not to see what's going on with craft beer, so why miss out on that?
And while many of those new breweries got their start in someone's garage, look at what Lagunitas is building on Chicago's southwest side. Craft beer on a massive scale. The California-based company is spending $26 million to convert an old steel plant into the state's largest brewery. On the day we visited, they were brewing the first Chicago batch of the company's popular beer, Little Something Something.
Too bad that camera doesn't have like a nose where you can get a smell and share that with people.
Lagunitas invested in the Chicago brewery after looking at how much it cost to ship their beer from California to the Midwest and East Coast.
And that was unacceptable, and if you do the math on that, it was like, hell, we could build the brewery for that cost.
And the craft beer boom isn't confined to the city. Here in southwest suburban Lyons, two former advertising men just opened Buckle Down Brewery to meet growing demand in the suburbs.
It's been phenomenal. It's been really good. We get a ton of support locally. People are really into craft beer and supporting local business.
If you can't have fun brewing beer, you're a real jerk.
Indeed, all the brewers we talked to did seem to be very happy, and that's because by the end of the year, there could be 125 craft breweries in Illinois. But craft beer still only makes up 8% of the total beer market. So, Jeff, there's a lot of room to grow. They'll be celebrating that growth come Craft Beer Week starting Thursday.
Craft beer sounds like such a manly industry, but you say that's not the case.
Well, it is dominated by men for the most part, but we did meet the head brewer, the new head brewer at Lagunitas. You saw that massive facility we just showed you. She is Mary Bauer, a University of Illinois graduate, a chemistry major who is now making beer with that chemistry skill. So women are moving into the field.
Yeah. All right. Dane, thanks. Don?